Hello, my dark minions. Welcome back to my dark kingdom, ruled by me, Darkwood51. And today we are going to be. This is going to be a short video, hopefully, about Zenny farming. Technically speaking, there is a bunch of ways, but the easiest one, but the easiest one to do is this over here, the botanical research. If you're not on a high level, you will need to be at a higher rank. If you're just starting out, you will need to be at Hunter rank 5 just to be able to have this up and running. Or was it level 4? No, it was rank 5, I think. Yeah, rank 5 because you had to do a mission for him first. At level 4, then you go to level 5 and then he comes along. I think, I can't remember. I've been farming a lot. But just to let you know, you will have to be either rank 4 or Hunter rank 4 or 5 just for him to appear. And just to let you know until you complete the story, I think is when until you complete the story mode, you won't be able to get any more ranks. But either way, this guy is a great way to get Zenny farming. Why? Because let me show you. Yes, I know. Zora Macros and all that shit. Because here, there's a thing called cultivating. Basically, you choose any one of these and you plant it, and then use any kind of fertilizer right here, any one of these fertilizers, and you'll be able to cultivate it. But just to let you know that each fertilizer only works for each cultivate. I think, yeah, fertilizer works for each one. Fertilizer is only for the plants, which I have slash berry is a plant thing. Mushroom substance is for obviously mushrooms. And summoner jellies for the insects. Basically, you have to use one of these for each type. For me, I only have one slot, and you see there's only one, so you get up to 3 slots, potentially 4. I've seen YouTubers, I think there was, say one with a slot of 4, and I don't know really if that's true or not, but hopefully by next time I should have it. Maybe not. But like I said, I'm still farming for days. Trust me, I've been farming for days getting armor. Heck, I even have this Rathian armor, which took me a long time to get. Trust me. By the way, if you look at this, if you see a large basic, once you start off fertilizer, you will actually have only a small dose for 3 days. Each one has 3-day thing. Until you level up and then you get a much more powerful one. And then after that, if you get it again, and just let you know, you can only get these, you can only pay for 100 points each after every mission. So basically, if you go to the world or come back or not, you will only be able to do this. Basically, you only get once every mission. So basically, you can't just spam it and have it like 3 times in a row. But like I said, once you spam it once, it will have say small, which means you only get a certain amount. If you see that green on the side, that means how much you put in, how much you're gonna get out. You get 15 for just getting the small, but if you put it a second time, you actually get a plus 15 for slash berry. Basically. But this is the slide. Each one has their own different versions of it. So basically, the plus and the green will actually get increased double the amount. And then if you put it again, you'll get a large dose, which gives you the maximum amount. For slash berry, it's 30. So basically, you get a maximum amount and you'll be loaded. On that, sorry. Sorry. I'm about to go eat. I'm burping right now. Sorry, but which is great. But just to let you know, these will take some time. So basically, if you get only one, it'll be all right because you don't only have to focus on one. But eventually, you will have to decide which one do you want to do, because each one costs 3 days. And I'll probably give you a method how you can do that and how you can get all of them. Possibly, I don't really know. Hopefully, my method does work when I get to that point. But like I said, each one costs 3 days, 3 quests. So basically, if you go to a quest 3 times, this will be ending. All right. So you have to make sure, I would advise you to just do this once. Once you get to the high quest, you do one, go to the one that's about to run and pick that one, and then go to the next one and go down on it. That way you have to increase the amount. And that way you get as much as possible. That's what my method works. And also, and here's a collect harvest. Basically, if you collect harvest, you get everything in there. You can actually end it early and collect everything in. But I highly advise you wait until you waste all 10 of those slots. That way you can get the maximum amount of thing. That way you don't have to keep coming back and farm it, all that. But don't worry, the quest marker says the bounty complete and everything on the side, on the right side of the screen. You know where you see the bounty complete. The basic your things already. Your bounty is complete. Your registered bounties. You know the whole thing. Sorry, I'm talking out of control. Like the bounty is clean. It'll say that it's filled up. Once it does, go immediately there and gather everything up. And you have a choice to continue on with the cultivation because you guys switch them out or choose another thing. Now that's the one thing. And now back to the Zenny farming. The reason why this is great for Zenny farming earlier on is because of this, the Might Seed. The Might Seed gives you 140 in the beginning. If you're only level rank 4 to 5, you will get and once you get to the Wildspire Wastes, you can actually find these, but until you get to level rank of 4 or 5, you cannot use this. You can cultivate this, but just to let you know, if you see these bars here, it actually tells you how long it will take. For example, this will take 2 days to cultivate. This will take 2 quests to cultivate in order to get to that point. Well, this will take, let's see, only 1 day. So basically, you will have to go through 2 quests just to get the full amount. But even if it does take, remember, if you put larging on this, the fertilizing for the large one, you can get double the amount. Basically, I did this with the sleep herb, and basically you will get, let's see, if I switch it out right now, they will just let me see. If I switch it out right now, you see, it will give you +2. Unfortunately, that's how much it will give you. So you only get a total of, and there. But, and let me switch it back so I don't, where is that dang thing? But that's still good, because if you get 100 of these, 140 plus 100 of those Might Seeds will knit you so much Zenny. Trust me, it will get you so much Zenny. I saw you and you can actually get an entire. If you see the number on top of that, I think you can get past 6 up there. Either you can get past 6 or below. Either way, but that's a lot of Zenny for at least 10 days of those, and it'll be worth it. Plus 6 of those, plus every 2 days, will gather up immensely with Zenny. So if you're like low rank, this is the easiest way to farm. Another way to farm, but I'm not low rank, but you have to get a high rank to get a tool from this guy, which will get you a lot of Zenny as well. But this is the easiest and possibly the fast way to get Zenny. But I don't know if there's more powerful items, and again, you can cultivate here, because if there is, then they're worth more, then use those instead. Alright, but here's a method I found out, that if you can actually do this the fastest way possible, is by going to the world map, and going to one of the either the Wildspire Waste or any other world map you find, and come back. That will still count as a day. It will still count as a day. You don't have to go on an investigation quest. You don't have to go on a side quest or optional quest just to come back. It does say quest, but in reality, you can actually go back and forth on this. But just in case, I will test this out myself right now, because I'm just saying this out of my ass right now. Alright, don't worry, I'll be back. But just to let you know, if this is right, then you can actually get, this is probably the fastest way. You can spam this as much time as well, and keep going back there, total of 10 times, and come back. I'll be back after I test this out, because like I said, I'm just saying this out of my ass. Alright, I'm back. So my method didn't actually work. I was hoping it did, so I didn't be a liar, but I am a liar now. Basically, yeah, even if you go to the world map, it doesn't work like that. But it does work if you start fighting a monster, or you fight and succeed in killing a monster or capturing it. I have done it before. I have come back to this guy saying to having the botanical research where all items are ready to be harvested. I have come back to that, but only when I've actually killed a monster or done a quest. It doesn't work if you don't kill a monster. You can take as much time there as possible, but if you come back, it will still not count as it. Trust me, I've done it. I've tracked the monster down for like a few days there, and even if I come back, it still didn't work for me. Hopefully, maybe that's a bug for me. I don't know. But like I said, it does say quest, so as long as you manage to kill a monster out there, I think killing the smaller monsters does count. I don't really know. People should find that out for him. If you guys want to find that out yourself, then yeah, go for it. If you kill, for what happened to me, as long as I kill a monster, it does work if you manage to capture a monster or kill a monster. And this is the Diablos. Yes, a Hunter Rank 4 or 5, a Hunter Rank 5 carry person just got a Diablos. Why? I'll let you know. Do you know a bonus step right now? If you're planning to hunt a monster, make sure you are prepared for it. If you're a low rank, you can actually fight against the big bad monsters out there. But the only way you're able to do that It's if you have a weapon that's strong enough. The gun lance is good, but here's the thing: some of these monsters can actually unblock you in your stance, and some of the monsters can actually ram right through, and some of them waste a lot of stamina just blocking your attack. But I'm gonna give you advice now. Use either assault rifle or an light assault bow gun, or a heavy bow gun, because you can actually be far away enough, but get close enough to the monster to break his body parts apart and basically beat the shit out of him at the same time. It is a little bit risky, but you can actually still dodge their attacks. For example, Diablos does a charging speed, and I can actually dodge him. But for added bonus, this is actually equipped with two. This is actually a bone level 4, and this gives me 2 mods, and this is actually equipped with 2 of them, which gives me a lot of defense on it against these guys. So if a monster starts trying to use his blocking attack or tries to use his strong attack, well, the blocking still won't help out. Won't help out with these stats. But if he starts hitting me with a strong attack, I will be able to take on the hits. Trust me. And plus, I can use any type of, and you can still use the ammo you're provided with from the very beginning, because each bow gun has the ammo provided for them at the very beginning of the game. So this heavy bow gun has everything it needs. You can actually go on and fight this, even the biggest baddest Diablos at a level rank 5. But just to let you know, you will need to eat some food. I highly advise you to take, attack M food, and then you can actually go out and hunt. I also advise you put the your Palico cat, with hunt it with shield spire shield, so that way it can distract him. He will take some damage, but he will be able to distract him, because that's the only method that I found the way for level 4 or 5. I don't know the other weapons, but Diablos is able to ram you and attack you with all his body, and he causes a lot of damage for the unprepared hunter. If you're using a melee weapon, I highly advise you switch to a ranged weapon. The gun lance and the regular lance won't work on him, because if you're trying to cut off his tail, that shield, that tail right there, is able to block most of the damage if it's not a blunt weapon. But even if you use a blunt weapon like a hammer, he will still be able to ram you right into the ground if you're not prepared. So I highly advise you to use a freaking heavy bow gun. I actually went after a Rathalos and then a Rathian. I captured both of them. I captured the Diablos afterwards. I captured Rathalos and I captured Diablos. The downside is that you won't be able to cut off their tails. You have to, well, hopefully, I think you can't cut off their tails. But like I said, if you only want to if you're planning to capture a monster or kill them, I highly advise you to just freaking try to use a bow gun. Sorry, just not good with tips here. Use a bow gun on them. That way you'll be able to defeat the monster, and if you're planning to capture him, yeah, you'll be able to catch them as well. But just to let you know, it is a little bit difficult and it is risky, because you will need to keep on the pressure on them with the bow gun, because it will have to get closer to the point where they will have to escape. I am not joking. You will be going up against the wire. So I highly advise, if you're planning to capture the monster, capture the monster, that you grab a shock trap and some trank bombs, because eventually the big bad monsters, the strong monsters you won't be able to defeat. You won't be able to defeat that easily. Will eventually start to leave the locale if it's on the world map. If it's on the mission, they will never leave. But if it's on the world map, which you have unlimited time, the monster will eventually leave the locale. So I highly advise you to be on the pressure on him. Get an attack boost on food, and then go hunt these giant monsters. Like I said, the only way you're able to get these monsters is if you capture them. I've already made a hammer from my Palico. But you will still be able to break their pieces off. The only problem is you won't be able to cut off their tail that easily. But like I said, I highly advise you to only capture the monsters and learn the tricks. These ones actually dodge, actually start running forward to you like a freaking bull. And trust me, they will be able to kill you in one hit if you let them. If you don't have the blocking on your bow gun, you will be taken down. Trust me, I've done that before and I got pissed over that. But you will be able to capture this one. I'm only a level 500 and I'm able to capture this giant monster. Like I said, you have to get it. You have to make sure, as soon as you get on the map, hunt the monster down. Make sure you have the shock trap, trank bomb, and Diablos, Rathalos. If you are planning to capture them, those are your only way. If you're planning to hunt them and kill them, sorry to say, you won't be able to, because unless you're planning to hit them with high-level bullets, I guess. Ammo, I guess you won't be able to finish them off because they will eventually leave the locale. But if you're planning to go, and I advise you to go alone, if you have other players joining you in the team, the monsters will get strong and it will be that more difficult, and your ammo will that be much less effective. Trust me, the monster literally left the locale. And just to let you know, Rothos and Diablos are the strongest monsters here. The only way you're gonna get these guys is by capturing. You can't hunt them. You can't kill them down, because they will eventually leave the locale before you even finish them off. But there is a small chance you'll be able to kill them, but I highly advise you to capture them. Like I said before in the catcher investigations, capturing them gets you everything on their body. Unless your plan gets you everything on their body. Basically, the freaking horns, but like I said, it's going to be a rare drops. It doesn't mean you get everything. Sometimes you get everything, but I highly advise you keep breaking their body parts with the weapon. You won't get everything. Some things you get everything, some things you won't. Some things you get only some of the standard ones, but you will be able to get everything on the monster eventually. Like I said, capturing is the key to defeating these monsters. Diablos is strong, but if you know how to dodge and know when to put away your gun whenever he digs, then you'll be able to defeat him. And also make sure your pilot guy has a shield spire weapon on him. Alright, that's about it for the tips. If I forgot anything, alright, sorry about that. But like I said, sorry about that added bonus. Like I say, it's a Zenny farming. Heck, I'll put this as a Zenny and weapon tip farming. I'll put this as a Zenny farming. Oh, that's right. Hold up. Farm Zenny. This plus I'll put it. Yeah, Zenny farming. If you're planning to hunt monsters, if you're hunting the Great Jaggers or constantly hunting the same monster, get a heap of supply of the monster of items. And plus in the farm, if you're planning to farm, if you're already gotten all the upgrades for all the weapons, but more like you can't, because I advise you to just pick one or two. Like you pick one weapon, like the gun lance for me, and then pick a secondary weapon, which is the gun with the heavy bow gun. Yeah, and have to upgrade all of them. Sorry. I highly advise you to keep hunting the same monster. That way, on the capture events or hunting events, or just capturing by saying, or just killing them off, you'll be able to get Zenny by selling their pieces. If you already unlocked all of them in the tree, then just sell the stuff. But only if you unlocked everything in the tree. And only if you have a heap amount of items. But like I said, this is a great way, the botanical research is a great way to get Zenny. Alright, that's about it. And I'm headed off. I think that's about it. If I missed anything, I'll say it in the next video. Now, let's see here. Well, that's about it. Thank you for joining me today. Like and subscribe down below. Comment down below. What is it? Comment down below. Share my videos. Press the little black black bell next to the subscribe button whenever you get notified of any of my videos coming out. And hopefully we'll go on a hunt on a separate video. Maybe. And don't worry, I will be going back to Dungeons 2. I'm just wanting to do this because I wanted to get these freaking tips out to you. And I'm sorry that I'm not good at saying tips. I'm still so excited about this game. Alright, I think that's about it. Yeah, if I missed anything in these tips, any hunters out there, let me know in the comments. Let everyone know in the comments so we'll be able to share all our evidence around. Let me know how bad I did in this episode. I enjoy it. Come on, let me know how bad it is. Tell me what I'm doing wrong, and plus also I forgot to tell you this Rathian armor, and that's about it. Alright, like I said, if I missed anything in the video, I'll see you then. And now my monster hunting minions, dismissed!